Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on April 13, 2015, 8:37 p.m. Birmingham. Topic: the final 4 signs for you to look for. And you won't have to look hard because they're here. Number one, the uniting of the former European countries that used to be the old Roman Empire. They have come together. Two, the decline of the United States as a sovereign empire. You watched it happen in the last several years. It is no longer an empire. Three, the uniting of all world powers for global economic control. This is going to be put together just as soon as the United States is cut loose to join them. And four, the forming of a one world government that is coming together as we speak today. And again, the U.S. is the only holdout. And the reason the U.S. is the only holdout is because there are still Christians that live there. The Antichrist can't come. The man of perdition cannot come until we are gone. Think about that. We have to leave before he can come, because it is the Holy Spirit that restrains the Antichrist. Okay, now these things will happen because we're going to be taken out soon. Things are ready. And these 4 events are rapidly becoming or being fulfilled, means a very charismatic person is sitting in the wings and ready to charm the world as he is ready to take over total control as the leader of the new world order. And that will be created the moment that the United States falls. And that won't fall until we are gone. These events are making the way for him to suddenly appear and take over his rule of the entire world. You've already seen that starting to happen now. You see where some of our Christian leaders, Kenneth Copeland, bowed to the Pope and said, "You got us, Pope. We hand all of us over to you." Well, he's not speaking about me, y'all. Just want to tell you that. He may be speaking about his congregation, but not me. I'm not bound to the Pope, because the Pope is going to be the false leader, the false religious leader. These events are making the way for him to suddenly appear and take over his rule for the entire world. Again, he's spellbinding, a great speaker, and he'll have an aurora about him. He will convince that the Christ-rejecting world that he is the one, that he will lead the world to peace, prosperity, and the ultimate fulfillment of humanity's dream, which is what? Global government rising. That's what. The whole world will fall for all of his lying wonders and will be hypnotized by him, except the true Christians. We will see him for who he really is, the Antichrist. We will not, never have, never will follow or believe this man nor his lies. Fear will be used to drive people to him, as Hillary Clinton already said. Never waste a good crisis. She said that. And when it comes to an economic crisis, don't waste it if it can have a positive impact on climate change. That's a scare tactic, y'all. And energy security. Management of a crisis is seldom used of government. It is the man sitting in his workshop who already has these answers. He's already made these things. He's already taken care of the impact that the oil and these things have had on the world. The only difference is our government has taken them away from them and destroyed them and got rid of them. And Tesla, he had a coil That coil could have a standard 110 volt running it, and the coil itself is like microwaves or like wireless remotes. Houses within a certain range of this thing had free energy coming off of that coil, even if it was a block or two down the street. But yet our government took it and destroyed it. And then you had Stan Myers. He invented a contraption, the HHO generator, that it cost $165 to retrofit any car, truck, anything with a motor, anything that runs off gasoline or diesel. And it would drive it. And it would drive a car 3,000 miles on 21 gallons of water. And guess what? He died. And his machine is gone. He was offered up to $500 million for it the day before. He turned it down. A day later, he died suddenly. You have Dr. Royal Rife that invented the Rife machine back in 1932, and it cured all cancer that he tried it on. He took 12 terminally ill patients out of a hospital. These are places where they put them where they're going to die, just like they send them home today with hospice. They're going home to die. He cured every one of them, y'all. All of them went home in 6 weeks, but 3. They went home in 9 weeks, cured, 100%. Tires. They can make a tire that'll last 150,000 miles. They can make a battery that'll last the life of your car. But do they want to do this? No, it'll put them out of business. And Tesla, your power bill, instead of being $500 a month, would be $2 a month. It applies a maximum amount of fear to drive an agenda. Henry Kissinger said about Obama that he had a great opportunity to drive the U.S. into a crisis. Just what the New World Order welcomes. It will be easy, no matter how. I'm sorry, I misspelled something here. No matter how well informed the citizens of the country is, but it is disturbing, but it is socialism that gets the votes in the masses because wealth distribution is welcomed for those who have the desire to do nothing to get something. You're seeing all these people that are collecting from the government. Everybody that's able to work won't work. All illegals coming by get free money. Why work when the government gives it to you? Well, the day will come when that will be cut off, like a spigot cut off, and then it ends. Capitalism and free market will be restrained, and then no country ever again will offer the land of opportunity or the American dream. That is forever gone and replaced with socialism, the world's desire. Never again will you be able to buy a new car, a new home, a big screen TV, and things you see in any store on the food shelves will suddenly be cut down to nothing. There's not much to pick from. You will live from a home to a small apartment of 350 square feet, approximately for 2 people. You're not allowed to have a garden because that's the government's job, to keep food from you so that you have to work for it. And they'll give you just enough to last you a day to get by on, day's work for daily's amount of food. I got to end it here. I got a lot more coming. Jody Wolf Expoz.